Sometimes I observe people behavior and the way they react to certain people, situation, and it makes me realize just how much I don't want to be like that. I was in a situation where I observed two people arguing badly over something petty. Both parties ended up hurting each other and they ended up in a city mood for the rest of the day. It was so heartbreaking to see, but it put into perspective something that I have been trying to practice for quite some time now. Reacting with anger does not solve issues. If anything, it drains and hurts people. We explode and say we don't mean in the moment, or we get offended by something that someone said that we don't agree with either way. It does not serve us in the end, it leaves us depleted and heartbroken. Learning to disengaging has honestly been such a game changer for me. If someone says something offensive, my thought process is everyone's perception of reality is different. What they are saying is not necessarily true. Additionally, arguing with someone you disagree with will not magically change their mind. So, why do we even do it? Why do we get so fired up over shit people say and think? It is so ridiculous, even thinking about it. Honestly, make me laugh. What an absolute waste of time, energy, and effort. Sometimes we respond to anger with more anger because we feel offended or hurt. But the reality of it all is that to a certain extent, we can restructure our thoughts on that situation and by extension, control how we feel. We can practice emotionally disengaging from what people say. Our ability to self regulate is actually so immense, but most of us don't realize it. I don't want to feed that type of energy anymore. I don't want to fight anymore. It is so draining, counterproductive, hurtful for everyone involved, and solves absolutely nothing. It's normal to feel anger, it's human, but reaction are choices. I have been practicing restraining myself from speaking in anger for some time now, and I honestly feel so good about myself. I feel more controlled, more mature, more understanding of people's behavior. It also prevents me from hurting people and saying things I will later regret. I feel so much more in control of myself and my behavior, and I think I am on the right path to self mastery. Anger comes from a place of hurt, and when people start expressing anger in unhealthy ways, they are really just expressing an unhealed part of themselves. I think once you start seeing it from that perspective, you also begin to feel more empathetic. You will be surprised at just how much you can solve just by disengaging and not feeding it. It's a hard thing to practice, but honestly, for me, it's been totally worth it.
Drama. Yeah, I've been running and running to keep it 100. It's all that I wanted, but lately I don't get the stomach. The higher the summit, the harder the plummet. They know me all over this planet. I'm just a man and I can't understand it. Proud that I win and I did it myself. Probably wouldn't if I got the help. Hearing subliminals all on myself. Feel like I'm breaking, I'm falling to hell.